Hi everyone, and welcome back to another card making video. I'm here again with my crafty friends from the Lawn Fawn Fans Hop with a fun summer project. A big thank you to our two sponsors, Not Too Shabby, who is sponsoring a $25 gift card, and Crescent Creation, who is also sponsoring a $25 gift card to their shops. All you have to do is hop along with all the videos, leave a comment and say something nice about the project you see in the video. We will be picking two different winners, each for one of the prizes. You can find every next video in the description. Well, let's jump right in. Spreek je Nederlands? Is ondertiteling beschikbaar. I use these dies from the new Zesty Lemon die set to cut out the base for our 4 lemons. The one with the holes die cuts a piece that goes on top of the piece to the other die cuts. I used canvas paper in 2 different shades of yellow for the top pieces and a light yellow canvas paper for the bottom pieces. I also cut 4 different faces including cheeks using both Zesty Lemon and the Stitch Cupcake die sets. I used the 2-piece party hat you can find in the Stitch Cupcake on 4 different colors of blue and teal cardstock. I also cut out the striped hat die twice from white cardstock and kept only the stripes. First I'm going to add a little bit of ink to the lemons using Distress Oxide Spiced Marmalade to give them a little dimension. I'm using a blending brush because it gives me a little more control and takes up less ink at once, allowing me to add only a little bit of ink along the bottom edge. Here you can see the difference it makes. I continue doing this for all the lemon tops. After that it's time to cut the faces out of the lemon tops. You can also just glue the faces on, but I find it hard to glue them in the right place that way. Cutting the faces gives you a space to glue the black pieces into. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. After that I use a bit of liquid glue to glue all the lemon tops to a lemon bottom. Next I glue in the black pieces for the face with just a tiny bit of glue. Now the only thing I need to do to finish up the lemons is adding their blushy cheeks. Because I cut them from 2 different die sets, they differ in size a little, so I make sure I place them alternately, which I also did with the 2 different shades of the lemons. Now I need to assemble the party hats. I first lay the bases next to each other. Then I'm pairing them with a different colored striped top. To make sure they all have different colors going together, I alternately place the teal colors with the blue colors, and I'm doing the same with the striped tops. Now I'm using liquid glue again to glue those together. Like I said earlier, I cut out the striped hat twice from white cardstock. I'm gluing in the white stripes into the party hats, skipping a piece so it becomes a nice white and colored stripe pattern. I'm doing these alternately as well for the next hat, so it adds some extra variation. With the largest die from the large and small mini slimline stackables, I cut a patterned paper panel for the background and a panel out of white cardstock that's suitable for ink blending. I'm using Distress Oxide Salvage Patina paired with a blending brush to add some color to the white panel. I want it to be radial, so I'm starting in the middle and blending it out in a sort of oval shape. By the way, if you like my videos, you can support my channel by subscribing. It's totally free to do so. If you already are a subscriber, thank you! Off screen I'm adding splatters with this metallic blue watercolor. I made a craft paper slimline card base. Now for the assembling I use my ATG gun to adhere the patterned paper panel to the card. I'm using tin foam tape to add my ink blended panel to the card. This lifts it off the card for a bit, adding some dimension. I'm making the foam tape less tacky with a cloth, so it becomes easier to position the panel without it sticking to the card right away. It will still adhere great though. For the sentiment I used the scripty congrats to cut out a piece of off-white cardstock and a piece of green cardstock. I will be layering the two together, but first I'm going to ink blend the green congrats a bit to add a little dimension. I'm using Distress Oxide again, this time it's Rustic Wilderness. Now I'm adding glue to the green congrats so I can offset adhere it on the off-white congrats. After that I continue right away with adding glue to the back so I can adhere it to my card. I position it so that the G pops out of the ink blended panel but stays inside the border of the card. Now I'm adding the lemons to the card so I can position them before I adhere them. The two on the side stick out a little bit just like the congrats. Then the rest overlaps following the curve of the congrats. When everything is in place, I'm using a piece of ultra sensitive tape to tape the lemons together, making it easier to adhere them in the exact same way. I'm flipping them over and add pieces of tin foam tape. After I remove the backings, I flip it back, position them and stick them down. I carefully remove the tape and I continue with the last step, which is adding the party hats. They only need a little bit of glue at the bottom and I glue one to every lemon. And that's it, my card is finished. The greens and blues together with the yellow of the lemons make it a super summery card. Making the little lemons is so much fun because they each have their own little character. The rest of the card is quick and easy to make, but it gives you a super fun end result. Thank you for watching my video and joining the Lawn Fawn Fans Hop. Don't forget to leave a comment below and hop along to the next video you can find in the description for a chance to win one of the 2 awesome prizes. I also hope I inspired you with my video and that you feel inspired to get crafty as well. If so, please consider leaving a thumbs up, subscribing to my channel and ringing the bell to receive a notification when a new video is up. Thanks for watching, see you next time, bye!